Hey, it looks like I'm live. I'm always trying to find that moment when it says you're live and it feels like a bit of delay. But what I'd like to talk to you guys today is about vocal groups. And vocal groups are some of my most favorite musical combinations because I always, as you know, I'm a vocal coach and I've worked with the voice for a very long time. But I also am a multiple instrumentalist. I started on the piano as a young child. I played percussion in high school. I played actually marimba and vibraphone. I actually got a musicianship award at the Reno Jazz Festival in high school. And what else did I play? Oh, a little guitar. And I play a little ukulele. I'm not that great at the guitar or the ukulele. I can hold my own as on the keyboard. But the thing about vocal groups is there's something magic when voices come together, because the voice is your own vibration. As a human, we are vibrating all the time. We are spirit in body, and that is magnetic, energetic, and light. So we have this natural vibration, which is amazing and beautiful. But when we get together with other people, we bring that vibration together. And vocal groups can be some of the most magical experiences anyone can be part of. Many of us sing in choir. That was my start. I started in choir in middle school. I probably did church choirs as a kid, and I sang through high school. And of course, when you go to college, even in the United States, you pretty much have to do choir. It's required. Most people don't like it, but it really depends on the choir teacher. So even in choir, we have this mass experience of all these voices together, coming together in harmony. My preference has always been the small groups like BTS, quartets, octets. I've sung in a lot of those types of groups. And what's so amazing is that when all these voices come together, it's like the sum is more than the parts, because it's something magical. I can't even explain what happens when people come together. And there's also a sense of chemistry in vocal groups. It's kind of like dating. You can date somebody and they look good on paper, but you just don't have the chemistry. You're like, it seems like it would be right, but it's not really right. So that happens in vocal groups as well. Sometimes you'll have these great singers, you put them together, it sounds good on paper, and it kind of works. I mean, it sounds okay, but it's not really magical. And then you have these other singers, bam, put them together, and whoa, there's just like, it's like a chemical reaction. It's something that just is amazing. And I was in a vocal group like that once. I've been in many vocal groups, but my love vocal group is the group called Sudden Touch. And you can find that on my performance channel. I do have a couple of recordings that we did way back in the day. And that group was magic the day it happened. And we had standing ovations, our very first public performance, and we got national attention right away. Unfortunately, that group broke up. We have had a few reunion concerts, but I think that really broke my heart. It's kind of like a divorce. It was like, oh my gosh, it was so agonizing when that group broke up because we had so many high hopes. And yes, we could have gone somewhere for all those things, but it just didn't happen. So we all went in different directions. But I know that feeling. I know how it feels when you're in this vocal group, and it's magic. It's magic. And then when we make this magic in a vocal group, and then we share that magic, then we are having this like almost a ceremony of magic, and just this big funnel comes down from the universe, and we can share this human experience, this joy of being together and having magical experiences as singers. It is so powerful. And that's why I enjoy so much groups like BTS and other vocal groups. But of course, BTS is really hot right now. And they, I think, represent this beautiful energy of a vocal group where they all support each other, they all work together. And what's so amazing about that group is everybody has a chance to shine in how they present themselves. And I also love how the music that they are creating is not only about them, it's about the music helping others feel better. And that's ultimately what music is supposed to do. It's supposed to uplift humanity, uplift the singers, uplift the people that we're singing together with and building community. It's super easy to do that. We just have to make a space and a place to do it. And then when we have an audience throughout what we're dealing with, then magic can happen. We can have this beautiful experience. And I know that some of you guys have gone to concerts and it's like a religious experience. Everybody is feeling one. There's this oneness, there's this love, and it's just like this beautiful experience that's interplay between the audience and the performer, and it's magic. Having been on both sides of that equation, it's something that you never, ever forget. And I'm sure many of you can say, hey, I remember this concert and you had that just oneness feeling. And that's what vocal groups can do. Now, to be honest, all kinds of music groups can do that. Orchestras, operas, performances, definitely. It's not just vocal groups, but there's something about the voice that is so personal and so real. And so when we all vibrate our voices together in this beautiful experience with skill and love and passion, it's a beautiful thing. So that's why I do have a favor. I favor a lot of the vocal groups. But you know, I love all musicians. I love all art, as long as it's from the heart and it's sincere and it's not fake music with posers that lip sync and do a bunch of dance routines. So not a huge fan of that type of music, because I want it to be real. I want it from the heart, and I want it to be not just going through the motions. And so sometimes when you perform a lot too, you have to make yourself feel real. It's so easy to phone it in. And I've seen singers do that too in all kinds of productions where they're just like going through the motions, but their eyes are dull. They're not feeling it. And so that's an opportunity missed, because you never know whose heart you're going to touch and whose life you're going to change from just music. It has that power for us in our lives as singers, as performers, as listeners. It's a beautiful thing. And all we need is our voice. That's it. That's all we need. So thanks for listening. I'm going to check on the comments here. Thank you, Kevin Moore, Virtual Wave. Clinton, I like the singing of Carl Job a lot. I'll have to check him out. Kevin, Jim, thank you. I love all your comments. Thank you so much for your support. Keshin, hello. I can't read this other one. Third prod, really? I got to see you live. Yes, from Mania. Yeah, I just do these lives randomly. I wish I could be organized enough to give you advance notice, but just doesn't seem to work with my life right now. But that could change anytime. Yico, hola, hola. Thank you to my Hispanic and Spanish-speaking people. I love languages, but Spanish isn't one of my best. But that's okay. I love everybody. And I'm so thrilled to be reaching people all over the world, because that's been a dream of mine since I was a child. There was this really sappy commercial called "I Want to Teach the World to Sing and Furnish It with Love." You know, I took that to heart. That is exactly what I wanted to do. And I am still doing it, because I want to make this world a better place. And music is the way we can do it. Really, we really can. Music has power that we don't quite understand. And our voice has more power to change this world. It really does. All right, so I'm signing off to you guys. I look forward to talking to you again, and leave me some comments. Oh, I just got a comment, just a minute. Have you ever heard of a vocalist called Kyo from Japan? I have not, but I will look for him and see, because I know there's so many artists all over the world that I have never heard of yet. So there's always more singers, and we can always sing more. So I'm starting to get rambly, so I'm going to click off, but thanks for listening. I love you guys so much. Take care. Bye.